Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to yet another on-demand web scraping tutorial. And this time I got a request. Well, basically it wasn't really kind of this time. It was for about a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago. I'm sorry for a delay. I was extremely busy with my ongoing web scraping projects I'm currently working on for one of my clients. So I really didn't have time at all. So one of my subscribers, there wasn't a particular name, was something like AI engineer researcher or something like that. So man, if you're watching this, if you know who am I talking about, this video is dedicated especially for you. So enjoy basically. And the request there was all about to emphasize how exactly am I supposed to converting string query parameters from the dictionary to the ready-made query string. So like base URL plus question mark plus the list of string query parameters. So he asked me to actually kind of describe how exactly am I doing this in my regular web scraping tutorials, and I did that in the commentaries, but he said like it would be better if I actually make a video emphasizing this topic in particular. So let's actually move on in this case. So he's scraping Zameen.com, which is the Pakistan-based real estate property site, and he considered this kind of site as it's something for his college, or I'm not sure, like so it's not a job, it's just for kind of learning purposes to pass some exams or something. I'm not really sure in particular, but it's somehow it's related to his education. So I've picked up, well, I'm not sure if this is the most popular city in Pakistan. Unfortunately, I have no idea about the names, but let's consider this one, and I just hit the find button here. And here is the deal basically. So by default, okay, so we didn't yet even specify any stuff here. So let's kind of define some. So let's consider. Well, I don't know. I like farmhouses. Maybe you like flats, guys. Okay, so probably if I choose flats, it would be more useful for the viewers and the subscribers. Okay, so let's consider the flats area from to any. Okay, from 0 to, I don't know, well let's better consider the bathrooms, like say two bedrooms, and the bathrooms, let's consider one bathroom basically, just to I just wanted that there would be eventually more than a couple of flats in return in the search results. No keywords, no location, price. Well, I don't know, as far as it's all about the string query parameters, it doesn't really matter how exactly there are available of those. So yeah, and yeah, where is the search button, I'm just wondering. So okay, so yeah, here are the search results basically. And yeah, I guess the this kind of URL has been appended dynamically by the string query parameters. Let's have a look how many pages we got here at the very end. So, well, quite pretty lot. So let's try, in this case, let's try to add a couple more, maybe a couple more parameters. So let's add the area. So from any to, well, let's pick up this one. Okay. It's probably done on an unchanged event basically, I believe. And okay, let's start to no more than 4 million. I'm not sure regarding the currency. Okay, price max, okay, 4 million. So do we still have something here? Yeah, perfect. So here it is basically, and yeah, 4 pages. This is just literally enough. Let me just try to see if the 4 pages is actually the very end of this page, and also how in particular this is supposed to does it add any parameters regarding the pages? I'm just wondering. I can't see any appended page for some reason. Okay. Did we actually navigate to the page number 4? I guess we did, but I'm really wondering where is the page attribute here. Okay, so maybe let's consider looking at the network tab in the developer tools. So I'm just wondering, okay, query. So we have some sort of API call here. Parameters to retrieve hits. Well, to be honest, I can't see any pagination here. This is slightly strange. Oh, offset here. Maybe this offset. It's been quite often that they use an offsets within the database entries just to distinguish between the pages. Here we got offset 10. Not sure why this kind of goes here. Oh, it's probably the offset for each particular card here. I'm not sure though. Well, this is very strange. So price max, area max, bats in, but nothing regarding the pagination. Maybe they have all the data. Okay, let me just have a look at. Oops, no, I don't want to go to the listing. Thanks. So yeah, it's really not that clear. So I just want to have a look at the source code to see what kind of data is available over in here, if any, actually. Oh my god, is this all? Why do I have all the same flats, all homes? Is it some sort of a bug? I'm not sure. So okay, let me just copy and paste. Oh my god, how is this possible? Or they load in dynamically. I have no idea what's going on here. Okay, this is interesting. This is really interesting. Why do we have such a weird result set at the very least? At the very last. Okay, guys, let me just try to make this from the very beginning again. So I don't know, something has gone horribly wrong here. Maybe it's a bug on the site itself, I'm not sure. So let's consider the price up to 4 millions. It's not available anymore. Okay, let's consider 5 millions in this case. Let's have 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom and area. Now it's different values here. Maybe these are the miles. Maybe, well, doesn't matter in particular because we just need the string query parameters. That's kind of it. Property type. Let's consider flats. Okay. Well, now at least it gives the different results. Is this the price and the currency? I'm not really sure, to be honest. Okay, so now I just want to have a look at the source code and try to understand how many elements available there on the page. So I guess Oh my god, again the same stuff. And just don't tell me that you won't render the page. Okay, should've wait. Okay. So... okay, let's type this better. Kaya Ben. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. So I'm just trying to get the nature of this pagination, because I literally can't see any string group parameters when we navigate into the other page. So let's basically try the following trick here. Also, I'm not sure why it's so many pages still. Well, let's go to page number 4. Okay, it even prints the page number 4 in the title. Cool. And well, I guess again this weird stuff here. I don't know, is this something wrong with the site, or what's going on here? Okay, we just try to inspect the page. I've never had such a long intro in the web scraping tutorial, I guess. Okay, so hrefs, flats apartments, Lahore 1 to 5 HTML. Oh, maybe this guy is changing. Hold on a sec. Oh, such a weird way to handle pagination. Come on. Is this gonna be... oh my god. Whoa. What a fantastic way to handle pagination, man. Whoa, I've never seen this before. Okay. So just perfect. Okay, so now we can actually try to go on here. So, well, the HTML file name is kind of different in regards to pagination. This is absolutely fantastic. And how can I say how many pages here available? Well, we could have actually tried to scrape this kind of next page every time, something like Dr. Pi did in his recent web scraping tutorial. I'm not sure. Do we have the... okay, we have actually the entire set, the number of search results here, and yeah, we can calculate it. Just need to find out how many. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, probably 20, yeah, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, well, maybe so something like 25, I guess. Well, yeah, I will just calculate the number of pagination to crawl. Well, okay guys, so if you're interested in watching this kind of like project, web scraping project, let's actually start writing some code. So the very first thing I would like to consider... oh my god, what have I done? I call this Zameen.com. Oh my god, I need to say Zameen.py, obviously. Yeah, save. So the very first thing to consider is just to name the script. So I say like script to scrape real estate properties data from Zameen.com, and like this, and I can say by that's me, for those of you who don't know who is CodeMonkeyKeen. Okay. Great. I really like this nice headers at the very beginning of the file, of the source file. It's like your own signature or something. So yeah, this is it. And the very first thing to consider regarding the code itself is actually we need to import some packages. So first we need to import Scrapy, because, well, maybe I forgot to say we're gonna be creating the crawler using the Python Scrapy framework. That was one of requests from my subscriber as well. Well, at least his initial question did have. It was about the Scrapy tutorial that I've created before. Then we need to say from scrapy.crawler import crawler process that is needed to run the Scrapy spider from within the script, and then from Scrapy selector we need to import selector to being able to debug our data extraction logic from the local HTML file copy, HTML response copy that we'll create later on. And also we need to import the URL lib to parse the string query parameters, which is the most emphasis, which I want to emphasize the most in this tutorial. And also we need to import JSON to print our extracted data. I'm sorry guys, just need to adjust my screen angle slightly a bit. Okay, and now we need to define the Zameen scraper class. So I say class, I just define the class called Zameen scraper, and it will inherit from scrapy.spider, which is the general purpose Scrapy spider. Now we need to name our scraper or spider, doesn't matter how you call this. Scraper spider name, and name would be equal to, let's call this Zameen as well. And now let's consider the base URL. So this target URL we're kind of scraping consists of two parts. So the first one is the base URL, and these guys after the question mark are known as the string query parameters. But you know, like this is slightly weird, but still I really need to emphasize this. So the pagination is handled within the base URL rather than within string query parameters, which is the very common way of doing things. So in this case we'll consider only this part as the base URL, and this would be changed manually, and this parameters would be added dynamically as well. So if I just copy this and create the base URL variable here, that would be equal to this. And also we need to create this string query parameters dictionary. So I say params would be equal to, and now I'm taking this guys, so copy. So what am I doing? Everything that stands on the right hand from the question mark, I just copy it and paste it over in here, and then I'm just enclosing the keys within the single quotes. You can use double quotes as well, and the values as far as they are not the strings, the integers or float, doesn't matter, you can just keep them as they are. We don't need this and symbol here, and we need obviously to put the comma after every line here. So beds equals to 1 bedroom, and so baths and bedrooms respectively, 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Okay, perfect. This kind of part would be added dynamically later on, so I'm not gonna be storing this within the class variable fields, class fields variables. So let's see what else. So obviously we need to make use of some sort of a user agent just to make sure that we're not getting banned there. So I pick up this user agent which names my browser basically. So here I can simply say like custom headers, and custom headers would be equal to what we got right over in here. Also, we may provide some custom settings for kind of two purposes. So the first one would be to store the output. Well, if it would allow us. If not, we'll do this manually. And the second thing to consider is just to provide some limits for the crawling speed and the concurrent requests numbers. So custom settings here would be able like would it be equal to, so let's consider the feed format, and let's consider the CSV, and also the feed URI. It would be, let's call this one Zameen.com, and let's consider concurrent requests per domain, which is the number of concurrent requests per domain, literally. So, well, let's take a couple here, and I will just command this during the debugging process, because I'm not really going to torturing the site at the moment. And also let's consider the download delay equal to 1 second per request. So make a request, then wait for 1 second. That's kind of it. But we'll just so here I just can say like uncommand below to increase to limit the spider speed. Okay. And productivity respectively. So before we define this crawler's entry point, I just want to provide the main driver here. So I say if name equals main. In this case we need to run our scraper, and I'm creating the process variable that would be the instance of the crawler process, and then we need to say process dot crawl, and the argument would be the Zameen scraper class name, Zameen scraper, and eventually we need to say process.start to actually invoke our scraper. And now we already can test if everything works. So I just opened the terminal in the current working directory, and by simply typing python 3 zameen.py, I hope to see the scraper being invoked. And okay, Scrapy crawler from, sorry, a little typo here, crawler. Okay, so now the scraper is ready to work basically. And as far as this is like, so we can define the crawler's entry point, and this is known as the method we say like def start requests, which is the standard method of the Scrapy spider we're inheriting from the basic spider for general purposes, for general purpose crawlings. So start request would only take the self instance, and that's kind of it. And here we need to provide the kind of list of URLs we're supposed to be crawling through. That's kind of it. And this is the very interesting kind of stuff here. So let's calculate. So it's, well, if we would be scraping not the only city, but really lots of cities, we would embed these calculations within the code. But here it's literally enough to just do this by hand. So let me just, because I'm not really good at calculating things in my head, I would rather use a calculator. So we have 171 results, and let's divide by 25. So assuming that there are 25 elements per page, and so it's kind of 7 pages. So this is the 7th page. So the 8th page shouldn't have been available better, I guess. Okay, so yeah, we don't see any results here. Perfect. So we have up to 7 pages, which is really nice. And that means that, so here we can say loop over the page range, and we can say for page in range from 0 to 7, or maybe better to say just from 1 to 8. So we will eventually we will have 7 iteration cycles here. So generate, now we need to generate the next page URL. So next page would be equal, now we're now it's the very gist regarding the basically the question asked by my subscribers, so how to formulate this kind of link when we have the base URL, the string parameters, and also we need to handle that pagination as well. So the very first thing to consider is say like self base URL, and now we need to say plus, and this is this is the most interesting part. So I'm taking this HTML file to return, followed by the question mark, because we'll need that as well. And I'm just pasting it over in here, and now the changing part is this one. So I just get rid of this, I split this string over here, and here I need to stringify our page. That's kind of it. And also I need to say like URL lib dot parse dot URL encode, and well, it's a bit too much, I guess. So let me just let me put this to the second page. So next page plus equals next page. Oh no, sorry, not like this. Just this plus equals URL lib parse URL encode self dot params. And now before actually crawling the next page, let's first try to print it, so to make sure that we'll see the URLs to crawl. It would now give us an error because we're not literally crawling anything, but just don't look at it, this doesn't matter at the moment. So here are our links to crawl. So we have Lahore 11, 12, 13, 14, and so on. So let's consider one of the links here, and I'm just trying to copy this and then go into the browser and well, let's consider some new page here, and just trying to paste, and I hope to see the HTML response exactly the same as if we click the page number 3 in this case, right? So yeah, the list of properties, everything is just brilliant here. So this is kind of it. Okay, now I just want to get back to the very first page, because we're supposed to be working with exactly with the first page in terms of data extraction, in terms of providing the data extraction logic. So okay, now as far as the next page is kind of fine, we can now we can crawl the next page URL, and here we say simply like yield scrapy dot request, and now we need a bunch of parameters. So the very first one is the URL that would be equal to the next page. Then we need to specify the headers that would be equal self.headers. Then we need what else do we need? So this is kind of it, I guess, right? No meta parameters, we're not forwarding anything there. Yeah, so the very last then is the callback function, because Scrapy is based on the Twisted Internet library that makes use of asynchronous HTTP requests, along with really lots of useful things regarding web programming in general. So callback function, let's call this self.parse, pretty standard name. And also after crawling the very first page, I just want to break for now, as far as we're just debugging our spider, our scraper, so we don't need to crawl the entire stuff at this moment. So here we can simply say like parse response, well, basically not the response really parse. It does parse the response, but more likely to say parse property cards. Okay, and I say def parse, and the parse method would take two arguments: the self instance, obviously, and the response object. And now, actually, I will provide a couple of lines of code to store the response locally and then to load it in order to provide our debugging logic for creating a data extraction selectors. And I guess it was yesterday Dr. Pi asked me why I'm not using the HTML cached or something like that. So here within the custom settings we could have specified the Scrapy specific caching mechanism to not to make the HTTP request to the particular URL endpoint, but instead using the cached version. But you know, like as far as we could have do that, but you know, like I really like the old school storing of HTML, storing HTML locally. So I'm sorry guys, but I'm going that way because you know, like it maybe comes from the Requesting Beautiful Soup backgrounds, maybe not, I don't know, but still I really prefer that way of doing things. So here I just want to say write HTML response to local file, and I can simply say with open, and let's call this res.html, and we want to write the file stream as file. And by the way, this sort of a technique is used within the Scrapy documentation, by the way, believe it or not. So it's not really that bad idea to do this like way. And if you're wondering regarding best practices versus real life experience, you can check the video that has exactly the same title, like real best practices versus real world experience in Python Scrapy framework. So I'm talking quite pretty a lot regarding this topic in that video, so if you're interested, feel free to check that out as well. It's for about 2 videos before this one, or maybe even the previous, I don't really remember exactly. So now we can simply say f.write and response.text. So now I hold my breath and I just want to run this scraper again, and hopefully okay, self headers. The main scraper has no attribute headers. This is very strange. Oh, I call this custom headers. I have no idea why I did this. Obviously, yeah, headers. So yeah, now it works. So here is our HTML response, and as far as we've got it, well, we'll also check if that actually is just kind of fine or not. But anyway, we don't need to store anything anymore, so I can command this code out, and now I can simply say load local HTML file to debug data extraction logic, and we can simply say like with open and response.html we want to read the file stream as file, and before this we need to specify local HTML content. So content will be equal to empty Python string just at the moment for a while, and here I can say for line in f.read. I just want to populate the content by the line, and the very important thing here, we need to initialize the selector, Scrapy selector, Scrapy selector, and here I say, so I'm creating the response variable that would be taking this kind of one, but this one is the response object that contains the selectors within inside itself, but this one would be the bare selector, and we are not going to be running our scraper during debugging our data extraction logic as well. So that means that later on we'll just get rid of this code, and this code would work exactly the same as it worked within the local copy. So exactly the same would be happening with the real world HTTP response followed by the HTML document in return. Okay, so response would be equal to selector, and the text would be equal content, and I just want to print the response now to make sure that the selector object has been created there. Okay, so also we need to command this process, all this process a bit, because we're now gonna be running our scraper, but instead we can simply say like Zameen scraper dot parse, and we're passing the Zameen scraper instance as the first argument to match this self argument here, followed by the empty string, which literally fakes this response object, so nothing here at the moment, and we'll use this response as I've already mentioned. So let's try to run this one more time, and here we got our Scrapy selector being initialized successfully. So from now on we can actually start providing our data extraction logic. So data extraction logic, and I used to call this variable features, and it should be the type of Python dictionary, and from now on we can actually move to fetching our data. So we're at the very first page, which seems to be exactly the same we've just downloaded, and let's calmly move on. So I just forgot one more little thing here. So inspect. So first obviously we need to loop over the card elements, so this would be one indentation to the right, and before this we need to loop over property cards data. Okay, and here we say for card in response.css, and the selector I'll provide this just right in a moment. So let's consider, so which one to be here? User list item row article. Well, I guess this one should work. List item row article. So list item and row equals to article, and just before extracting any features, I just want to try to print card.get to see the bare HTML regarding every single card there. So let's have a look. Well, it's hard to say if this is kind of what we need, so let's try to break the very first element to limit the scope slightly a bit. Is this really such a big one? Oh my god. href, well, at least, yeah, it seems like we got property details link URL. Okay, so this is the title as well available here. Well, I guess we could have make use of this. Okay, I just want to check that out. How many links are there available? Oh, probably more than one, I guess. So two double bedrooms. Okay, let's actually I could have actually tried to translate this page. Maybe this would help me slightly a bit. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I guess it wasn't really the best ever idea. Nothing really to be changed here. Okay, so I just want to have a look at the selector over in here. So is the very first a tag, by the way. Okay, div class area label list and link. Okay, div class list and okay, so maybe this one would have been nice. So list and location, and so well, this is not the same as this one. So let's consider. Area label list and location. Okay, let's actually try to start with something, and then we'll see what we got at the very end there. So before to proceed, I just want to say like print JSON dumps and features, and specify the indentation equals to 2 spaces just to print the extracted data. And so let's start with the location. So it would be equal to response.css and div area label. Okay, div, and we're looking for the area label attribute that would be equal to list and location. And does it contain the text node? Yes, it does. So we try to extract the text out of that and just simply say get, and that's kind of it. So let's have a look what we got here. Okay, nothing much. Okay, so as far as we didn't get much in return, let's actually try to check the source code instead of this rendered elements. Okay, just hold on a sec, guys. Okay guys, sorry, just been slightly distracted. So let's have a look at the source code, and what did I fail to? Okay, so area label list and location. Oh my god, it's not. What have I done? Obviously I don't probably even need to, or this is a bit strange. So so it doesn't have any area label at all in the source code. Okay, so low cost block D, let's search for this one. So low cost, hey, you kidding me, man? This is it. Area label, copy. Oh, did I okay, area label is not exactly what I thought it is, so now this should work. I'm not sure why they all been the same, but probably that's because it's exactly what oh my god, sorry guys, it's not coronavirus, don't be afraid for me. Okay, and is this all like block low cost block D? No, they are all different. So why is this actually? Oh, that's not because the response, but instead we need to say card CSS because we're looking recursively within every card. Okay, perfect. So now we got our location being extracted. So let's move on in this case. So if we just try to take the very first stage reference from I'm not sure where should we extract it. Okay, so we have this h2 as well, list and title. Okay, copy. So the title would be and well, maybe even the title should be before everything else. So we say like card CSS h2 area label equals to list and title like this. Text as well, and just try to get one. Okay, yeah, now we got our titles. Yeah, they're all different. Perfect. And also let's try to extract the detailed location, the detailed URL. So details URL, and we can say card CSS. I'm not sure if this A tag has some additional so error label list and link. That's how we find this for sure, isn't it? Okay, so a error label equals to list and link, and we're looking for the attribute of href in this case, and we want to get one as well. Okay, let's have a look at the details URL. Okay, so didn't get one for some reason. Attribute a. Let's check that out. So oh, it's not this A tag, it's the ongoing div actually. But hold on a sec. Well, we can reference this guy by title, but you know, like probably let's just try to get rid of this specifications entirely, and I guess this would have gave us exactly what we want, because in any case this is the very first link in any case. Yeah. So here is the details URL, and okay, also it would have been nice actually to append the base URL, I guess. Let me just try to quickly check this out. So if I just try to open this in a new tab, so before property, yeah, zameen.com. So let's, well, it's not even the base URL, so let's literally try to append this manually. So I could have say like paste, and we don't even need this slash anymore. So let's have a look. Yeah, now this seems to be exactly the link that could have been actually crawled. So let's check this out as well. Okay, perfect. So we got the details URL working perfectly well. Okay, so what else do we have here? So I guess all this stuff really goes for the price and some local Pakistan currency. I'm not sure, that's just my assumption, but this shouldn't be like that. So let's inspect this element as well. So list and price, what is this kind of coming from? Inspect. Well, I guess this is all being all on the same. So let's try the span with the area label list and price. Copy. And well, probably location details URL. Okay, but hold on a sec. We didn't yet extract the address for some reason. Okay. So here we'll have a price, and this would be equal to car.css. We're looking for a span with the error label equals to list and price, and we want to extract the text and get one. Okay. Let's check this out again. Now we got our price, and now let's just manual append this pkr. So I say pkr save. Not sure if they're the uppercase, probably they are. So and just add in a space here. Okay, so yeah, now it looks perfectly fine. So I didn't get it extract. Okay, oh, location. Why did I call this location? Town phase 2 block H3. Well, why did I call this location basically? Or hold on a sec. So we're also having these guys. I'm completely lost. Let me just try to see. Yeah, this is the location, but it's not yet the address. So in order to extract the address, I've seen that somewhere. I have seen that somewhere. So let's try to find. Oh my God, where is that? Flat for sale. Okay, so if it just come on, I swear I saw an address. Or is this a title? Oh, okay, 2 double bedrooms, family apartment. Do we have this? Okay, okay, this is the title. 2 double bedrooms, blah blah blah. Okay, price, got it. Location, low cost block D, low cost sector. Okay, but it's not a street address, right? Or they don't have a street address. I'm just wondering if they have a street address available. Oh, so here they got a more detailed address, probably. Okay. Okay, so where did we get it from? And this is the title again, on the splash screen. Okay. Okay, let me just try to see like this low cost. So do we have any kind of more specific address? Or maybe just we have a latitude and longitude available. Not here, I guess. Okay, here we have some latitude and longitude, but do we have some address? So it seems like some additional JavaScript data for the list and details. Well, I guess so. I don't know yet if we're supposed to be making use of this to scrape something from there. My God, it's so big. It's incredibly huge. Okay. So script Windows state. So big. But so name. It's some characters that I have no idea about their meaning actually. It's probably some local language there. Well, obviously, they even have some mobile phones here, which is really nice, but all of this property is a price tag. I'm really wondering what is this all about. So they usually have things like oh, this is it. So object ID and then we go external ID, so we can search them by ID. Well, I'm not yet sure if we're supposed to be parsing this kind of huge script. Let me just yeah, I guess So the email, what about the email? Okay, is this just a JavaScript? What about this guy? Okay, same here. It would just redirect us. Okay. So all this is taken from the JavaScript, I guess. Well, that's not a big deal. Okay, so let's actually try to scrape this guys, and then we'll try to go for more detailed information. So this this location, I'm wondering why I can't see any particular street address, but well, so it's not really address, it's really kind of more like a location. So let's give this as is basically. And okay, so let me go through the bedrooms. Well, actually the number of bedrooms and bathrooms always would be 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, because that's exactly the same that we got within our string query parameters. But for those of you who would probably be trying to scrape this with the different parameters, I guess some other values might be encountered here. So I just want to show how to scrape these guys as well. So if we're just trying to scrape, okay, I just want to inspect this. This is a bit weird. What's going on here? Okay, just give me yeah, give me a div. Okay. Okay, going on, and okay, over here. So perfect. So we got this guy and a div class. Oh my god, it's not clear what exactly this is all about. Okay, this one. Okay, span. Okay, this one, span area label beds, span area label baths, and span area label area. Okay, so let's consider these guys. So all they ought to be spans. So yeah, let's extract them first, and then we'll go further on. So bedrooms would it be card.css span area label equals to beds, right? Beds, okay. Beds and text. Get. Let's check them quickly. Okay, 2 bedrooms. Only go for 2 bedrooms. Well, as I already said, like it all regards this initial string query parameters having 2 bedrooms that we provided. Okay, bathrooms, and this would be literally the same, with the only difference of here we say baths. Okay, bathrooms, and again literally the same, but area. Oh, I guess this is the floor area. Actually, I'm not sure, but well, okay. Let's just give this area to make sure I didn't miss anything. So area. What? It's not available all along the way, or what's wrong there? Or did I miss something actually? This is a bit strange. Area label span area label. Oh, is this not? Oh, there is additional div in there. And oh my god, so many. Oh my god. Okay, so let's try in this case. Let's try to extract the text recursively and see if it works. Okay, now we got our square feet area. Perfect. So yeah, we don't even need to get all to deal with the list later on, because it's just the only textual node here within this area label area. Okay. So I guess this is it regarding the DOM element data. So those that data that can be extracted using the HTML tag selectors. Yeah. So now let's actually try to extract something interesting out of this particular JSON dataset. So if I just copy this Windows state, I'm just wondering, is this the only one? Yes, it is. So now let's say we want to extract additional data, and I create this script variable. Oh, I could have actually called this JSON data. It would be equal response.css. I'm sorry, and I'm looking for a script tag. Does it have any parameters? No, it doesn't. So I'll use the list comprehension technique to get exactly the script I want. So here I can say script for script in this stuff. Actually, text. I want to get one, and if Windows state in script dot get. So if there are more than one script, we want exactly the script that has this Windows state text in it inside. And hold on a sec, we can't use this text. Yeah. Or we can. No. Okay, I just don't remember. Let me try to see. So now let's try to print our JSON data. Okay. To see if we got something there. Okay, and now let's try to convert this to actually Python dictionary and see if it works. If it doesn't, that's a bad idea. If it does, we're lucky. So let's try. So I say like JSON loads, and the argument is JSON data, and I hold my breath, and let's see what happens. Okay, maybe strings, byte arrays. Oh, or not list. So I'm sorry, here we need to say like join, so we convert in the list obviously to we need to convert the list to the string using the join method, and let's try again. Still doesn't work. So he expects this kind of double quote. Okay, does it use actually single quotes all along the way? Not sure really. This is such a huge data set, so yeah, I'm not surprised that it's not parsed that easily. So that's because, yeah, obviously we need also to split this by this Windows state copy. So we need to say like JSON data. So yeah, let's first extract JSON part, and here we can simply say like JSON data equals JSON data dot split, and we're using exactly the same string we've been filtering the scripts by, so Windows state equals in our case. And yeah, and even I guess this new line might be fine. And well, let's take the very last element, so we won't miss anything in this case. And let's try to parse it again. Okay, I just want to print the JSON data to make sure I understand what I'm working with. So, well, as far as it's too big, let's try the first kind of 100 elements characters to limit this slightly. Okay, idle, true. Oh, this was a bad idea. Oh, or just hold on a sec. Did we have this guy still? Well, maybe we got this stuff as well. Let me just try to check this out. Oh, well, obviously this doesn't work. So we also need to strip this last part that goes after this. Okay, so let's say now we need to split by. We could have used the regular expression, but I prefer to do this manually because, well, we could have used the regular expression obviously, but kinda. I even did the video, but I don't remember that regular expression by heart, unfortunately. Okay, so this is a bit strange. Hold on, guys. What? New to model flat. Short description. What is this? Oh. So yeah, let's try instead. So was it before actually? Okay, params null, data null, error null. Okay, and plus well, I'm not sure it will work. It would work now, but let's try JSON loads, JSON data. Whoa, fantastic! We did manage to actually parse this entire stuff. Yeah, I didn't really even write that much of text here. So again, like as I was already mentioned, and just well, I won't be using this within the source code, but let me just quickly demonstrate you this, guys. So if I grab the entire part here, well, no, I won't be doing this. That's kind of too long. I just don't want to spend your time watching how I'm finding my video where I was covering the topic of extracting variables from JavaScript within the script tags in the HTML documents using regular expressions. So there was a video like that, but just it's enough go this like way. So and now within this data set, I believe there should have be card related information like phone number and maybe some detailed address if available. Well, we'll see this just right in a moment, but before that we need actually to parse JSON to dictionary, and here we say like JSON data equals JSON loads JSON data, what we already done, and now we can have a look what kind of keys available there. So let's see. So if I just say obviously we could have say like print, and oh my god, my laptop is shifting somewhere. So print JSON dumps and JSON data and indentation equals to 2 spaces. So now we'll have this data set in a pretty printed manner. What? Okay. Dumps. Okay. Now we have this in a pretty printed manner. It really kind of so damn long, but really lots of interesting data available here that we could have tried to make use of. But I just want to distinguish all this data by cards. So in order to achieve that, before actually printing this entire stuff, I just want to ask for JSON data dot keys. So to have a look if it have a keys. Oh my god, so many keys here. And they have, oh man, my god. Okay, idle, router, commit hash, release version, bundle, layout, platforms. Feature agencies, blog posts. And so all these guys seems to be like the nested dictionaries. Okay, you know what? We can try a slightly different approach here. So let's try to print our JSON data as a string, and we'll try to search for, maybe we'll try to find some, yeah, we can search by short description, say, okay, copy, and we're just now trying to print our data set. Okay, it's not exactly what I meant basically, but oh, hold on a sec, why did we, oh, this is entire, nope. Okay, no, it's not. Object ID. We could have tried to, maybe we could have tried to search by object ID. So what we have: purpose for sale, title description. Whoa, we got a pretty nice description here, by the way. Maybe this is the data that is being forwarded to the particular list in itself. Well, it's only an assumption, but still. Can we somehow extract the ID of the particular listing? Okay, I guess we can using the link, right? So details URL. So is this the ID? Oh, this is what is known as the external ID. And we got the price for this guy's 2,900,000. Oh, this is it. So we can try to search by title. So first floor flat for sale in Lahore. Copy, paste. Oh, so there are some similar titles, I guess. Maybe just similar. Yeah, this different. So well, maybe they just made one advertisement 2 times or something. Okay. Well, we can actually try to distinguish by. Well, what if we just try the entire details URL? Do we have that in that huge data set? Well, if we just try to... Oh my god, am I hidden? Oh. Seems like I did, but... Oh my god, okay. Okay, yes, probably I would just stop recording for a while, just try to handle this huge data set, and then when I'm done, I'll get back to you and explain how exactly I managed to do that. So bear with me, please. Okay guys, I didn't yet find the solution, but what I've already managed to realize that actually the indentation level was wrong, and I was extracting the script the number of times of how many cards available there. So now this should be much less. And now let's have a look. Okay, so now we have not really that much of keys within this JSON data. So I'll go the router. I will be trying some random. So somewhere there is somewhere in the source code we have the list of, we have this kind of data tag, data key somewhere. I don't remember where it was, but okay. What we could do now, we can actually try to loop over so this key. So for key in list keys, and here we can try to print again like keys recursively. So list keys like this, and maybe add a couple of new lines to distinguish slightly better. Okay, string object has no attribute keys. This is interesting, so let's try. And except we actually want to try to print the key itself. Oh, so we didn't hit any. So yeah, sorry guys. Obviously, this is just a nonsense. So. But hold on a sec. What's the name of? So we need to use this key. So just let's go again from scratch. So print JSON data referenced by the key, right? And now I just want to print the keys. Yeah, now this should work. This is really routine stuff. Well, Maybe Dr. Pi would automate this one day, how to extract data from complicated structures, from complicated JSON data structures. Bool object has no attribute keys. So this would be kind of leaf node. Okay, and key. And I'm trying to list these guys. Okay. Oh my god. URL, original URL, layout, platform, money language, country. Okay, load in, logged in, profile, location, city, search history. This one is interesting. Preloaded. Why so many of this? Or okay, let's have a look what's kind of loading is all about. Yeah, and also I want to print actually the key. That corresponds to... Oh. Okay, now this is gonna be interesting, so... Okay, city statistics got this exactly the same data, and then email basket distance. Okay, agency stats don't want this. New projects, new development, search mode. Definitely, I'm not looking for the leaf nodes because of. Am I sure I'm not looking for the leaf nodes? Let me check this. Yeah, so it's a city statistics loaded. Okay, I got this, guys. Email basket, agency stats, new projects, and the guy before the new projects. Okay, hold on a sec. It seems like I found something interesting. Okay, so city statistics, email baskets. Okay, one more time. So, city statistics, not interested. Email basket, not interested. Agency stats, not interested. New projects, not interested. And city email agency, yeah, okay. And new developments. So this guy might have been interesting. Okay, let's, I guess here it might be something interesting, so let's check for the new developments. Print new developments. Okay, Data. Okay. And is it some sort of a list? Yeah, I need to extract. So, yeah, let's print the keys of the data actually. Okay, not like this. Why it doesn't work? Come on. So this is the most routine and not interesting part in the web scraping, I guess. So let's try to copy. Dot keys. Developments. Local hierarchy. Okay, let's try developments. Okay. This is already much more interesting. Well, it would take ages to scroll to the very top of this, but hold on a sec, I can actually try to print just a few elements. Come on. Okay, let's just try it. Is this a list? My god, so long. Okay. Well, it seems like the data we need actually, the phone numbers, right? But okay, so what if I try to data developments. Okay, this is a list, perfect. And you just try the very first element, say. Okay, and the very first element again. Yeah. Okay. ID, object ID, owner ID. Interesting, okay. So what if we try really to have a look at these guys? Okay, this seems to be closer. So okay, I just saw the keys, so okay. If I consider a title, yeah, not exactly what I expected. So there's a list somewhere. Okay. Is this a list? No, it's not a list. Okay. Okay, so now it needs to pick up some sort of a key. Okay. But I don't know which one to take. Okay guys, this is getting really complicated, and yeah, I'm really tired of this stuff, to be honest. So I just want to try one last try, and if I fail that, I would probably just get rid of this JSON data extraction here. So I just want to store this JSON to the file to be able to reference it a slightly bit easier within my code editor. So with open res.json, write as file f.write JSON dumps like this. JSON dot dumps and JSON data and indentation equals to 2 spaces. So okay, list. Now it seems to be available in the file. My god, this is so weird, but I just hope now maybe now it would be easier to get something. So this Algolia, not sure what this stands for, but it goes dipper. So it goes like Algolia settings. Nope. Where this regards to? Yeah. Oh, it's still the settings, right? Slot rules. And go, what a complicated data structure here. Hold on a sec. Content, yeah. This is what I need. This is exactly what I need. I need a content. Oh my god, just let me try to find where exactly. Yeah, and we have the coordinates, and hopefully we might have something interesting like phone number. Okay, content. So this is an indentation level number 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's number 4. So content and what it goes before the content. Okay, content filters. I need a parent key name here for this guys. So content, yeah, it's perfect, but just trying to find. Okay, settings, right? Settings content. So okay, let's try. Let's try this one. So I don't want to print this. I don't want to print this. I don't want this stuff anymore. So like this. And then we're going for settings. Okay. And then we're going for content. Okay. And I hold my breath. What? Don't have such a key? Oh, it's not in U developments, it's in the root of the dictionary. Come on. You have a content key there. This is it. Content filters. You wanna say you don't have filters as well? Can be. You're kidding me, man. How is that possible? Filters. Who is the next guy there? Settings. Oh, so we don't need to use settings. Okay. So we don't need to use settings here. So it was probably much closer than I thought. Okay, and okay, it's per page 25. By the way, the number of how many, I guess, how many cards per page available. And is this a list? Is this a list? No, it's not a list. So let's search for the keys for this guy. Okay, content, copy, and oh my god, so many print statements. Man, are you kidding me? Come on. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, hits. Probably hits. Pages. So we don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. So hits. And hits should be a list. Okay, good. And is this if this is 25, I'll be the happiest developer in the world. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, did I really find this? Did I really manage to find this? Oh my god. Okay, so let's try content hits. Save. Okay. So, oh my god, I can't believe my happiness. Okay, we don't need this stuff anymore already. And we really need to store this guys. Control X. So now we need to extract cards data. Cards. Well, forget this. So JSON data would be equal to this part. And also I wanna print. So don't need this. Given this out for a while, don't need this, guys. I just want to print the length of the features, and this should be 25 as well. What? 7? You kidding me, man? Oh, no, 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 no. Not features. What have I done? So, actually this one. Copy. This is the number of features. Should it be 25? Perfect. Oh my god. Yeah. So, now we need to loop over the length of, but hold on a sec, so probably I need to pre-store these guys. Yeah, let's call this one feature. Let's create features list, and features would be cool, a list, and here append next feature. So we're not yielding this over here, we just need to append one, and we say features dot append and feature like this, right? And here we can loop over the features. Loop over the features list over the features. So for feature in, oh no, let's loop over the index. So for index in range from 0 to the length of features, which is 25. And now, oh my god, yeah, we will do this just right now. Let's first try to print JSON data indexed by the index. Let's break after the very first one, so to see what in particular. So we can check by ID. So, well, ID is the most perfect one. So where can I extract that? So okay, let me also print features and details URL. So just to see if we can extract this from the details URL. What? Okay. Okay, so this number and 1 2 5 6 2 6 7 9. No, unfortunately it's not one. It's not the one. So can we get this sort of a number somewhere on the page? So it seems to be available only within the script itself. This is unfortunate. Okay, in this case, let's try to compare them by somewhat different. But hold on a sec. Actually, the indexes should be absolutely the same. So the very first, okay, let's say price 2,1800,000, and let's consider. Yeah, I guess I don't need to match them. They are matched by default. Are they? Square feet title only 28. Oh, I guess this means like millions already. Oh my god. So yeah, I could have actually extracted the. Okay, let's try to see some description or something. So yeah, I will now try to use this script to get the more precise data. Okay, let me print this first. So Want JSON dumps. Okay. Okay, my god, so many data. Are you kidding me, man? It's the only one. Okay, 2 double bedrooms, red rooms, family apartment. So is this the guy? 2 double bedrooms, right? Yeah, this is it. So this is the guy basically. Okay, so this is the exact card. So what else? So we could have make use of geography, so we can just grab it basically to our features. Yeah, so the price is not really that nice. So the title is just fine, but all the rest, you know, like, I guess we could even skip parsing the DOM elements, I guess. Okay, so let's try to say features indexed by the index, let's say price would be equal to JSON data price. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, now we did update the price, which is nice, really nice. Okay. What else can we make use of here? Object ID will not really necessarily need it. So we can definitely extract the coordinates, which I really wanted to do. So geography. Let's just extract them and that's kind of it. So I can simply say like features index let's call this coordinates would be equal to this, and geography save. Okay, we got our coordinates being extracted, and you know, like, better no, I would rather say I just want to keep the data structure plain to feed this to feed the CSV format. So I say the latitude would be equal to geography. I don't know, LTD apparently, how they call this. Lat and LNG. Okay, lat and LNG. Okay. Okay, latitude, longitude, perfect. The normal price has been extracted. Just brilliant. Okay. Well, we could have just extract the agency name, but again, no need for. So yeah, let's try this phone number. Is this? It's not always been the same. Mobile numbers. Mobile phone numbers. Okay, so the phone numbers goes for this one, and mobile numbers. Okay, so phone numbers. Or we need the. Oh, well, probably let's try to consider them about. Well, obviously, we could have make use of the entire data set and just kind of, if this was for some sort of a machine learning purposes, we could have just make use of this entire data set without modifying this at all. But as far as we need to fit the CSV format, we'll say like, okay, phone number. So features index phone would be equal to phone number, mobile numbers, phone number, mobile numbers. And I also want to convert this to string, so I say join all of this stuff. Okay. Phone number. Okay, category. Oh. Okay, now we got the phone. Fantastic, right? Okay, so what else useful could we take from this data set? Rooms and bathrooms are also available. Yeah, literally we could have extracted data just barely from this entire data set, and that's kind of it. Not sure what this what does this Unicode stands for. External ID slug. Oh, it's just some sort for the URL creation, apparently, I guess. So this is not interesting, right? So category. Okay, great that. Cover photo. Cover video. Yeah, we'll try to extract image URLs as well, I guess. Okay, video count, phone number, contact name. Oh, contact name is interesting. Yeah, contact name is interesting. So, agency, well, let's drop that. Short verified. Short description, already got that. Title, locations. Okay, so contact name. Let's try to say like. And contact name. Will this do the trick? Perfect. Oh my god, now this data set looks like really nicely. Okay, so also we need to provide some error handlings here, and we're basically done. Okay, so doesn't matter. So now all this kind of kind of stuff. I just want to enclose this within the try except statement to make sure it works. If something wrong with that script in particular, is the indentation level the same? Okay. And yeah, also just to append these features, so by default they would be just empty, and if some more data being available there, then we'll scrape it and that's it. Okay, so let me run this one more time. Perfect. So I didn't actually yet print this, but yeah, let's actually try print for the last time. So JSON dumps and features, just for the one last time. Okay, contact name. Okay, so every seems to be just perfect. Okay, I really like this. So, well, let's have a look at the image URLs, if any available. So, inspecting this guy. Picture. Okay, let's basically try to search for GPG images. It's not the one. Okay, the better way, let me just copy link address and look for this one. So it seems to be available, or hold on a sec, why the HTML? No, not this one. I don't want this one. So I just want, oh, this is the video. Oh my goodness. Just wanna get the URL, the link URL. Why I can't get this? Okay. Change the plan, so let's start looking for the image tags. Oh my god, so many images. No, it's not what we need, definitely. He opens the entire list, and nope. I don't want to open the entire list, and man, where is the image? Well, this image might really suck, to be honest, because they are too little, but this would be nice to pick up some. Okay, do we have, hold on a sec, do we have the GPG here? Okay, hold on. Cover photo. Okay, so it seems like we are having some cover photo. In our data set, let me check that out. My god. Okay. Key image. The specified key doesn't exist. Maybe just the wrong. Okay, it's within the category. Cover photo. Okay, let me just try to see to look for cover photo. Jason. Okay. If these are the URLs, well, maybe at least some would work. Maybe they are generated dynamically somehow, I'm not sure, but how exactly? Seems like a Django site here. Unfortunately, this doesn't help me much. Okay, if I just go to the list and try to inspect okay, try to inspect this image. Oh, these two selectors, okay. Any... Okay, let's have a look at the source. Okay, this is the thumbnail. Okay. Come on, not this. What? Oh my god, what have I done? Oh. Man, what have I done? Okay. Well, this is the thumbnail I've been thinking about. What about this guy? Okay, and do we have, so maybe this number can be used to generate the image URL at some point. So let me try to check that out as well. So we got 817097 8 a bit better to copy this simply. Not that long. Okay, so we have 867. It's not so within the URL. If we so I guess I found the way. I just found the way of how to generate the URL for the particular image. Hold on, guys. This is already more like a hacking rather than web scraping, but still, this is interesting. So. Cover photo, if we just try, what have I done? So let's try to go for cover photo and URL. Nope. Cover photo, URL, and okay, here is our URL. Now let's split this by the slash, and I guess this should be the second element from the end. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But why only? Why there are not 25 of those? I'm wondering. Oh, probably. Okay, so we got the location. We got the category. And within the category... Nope. Oh, it's the same level. Agency. My god, I'm completely lost. Maybe this is the list of pictures for... Nope. Oh, maybe just can extract this. Okay, so how many URLs? You've just... How many? No, it's still... Oh, yeah, we'll still need to generate the link, but before that... when I started this web scraping tutorial, I didn't even realize this would go so tough. It's even tougher than some of my real-world web scraping projects that I'm working on for my clients. Okay, at least I understand my subscriber now why he asked me to do this, because it's really not that trivial. Okay. So we're looping over every index, so maybe not everywhere it's available. And if we just print the index along here, so 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me just add some separator. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what's that? What happens after the 7th? I mean, like, you don't have any more? Guys, there. We have the pictures for all of them, but why don't we have those pictures? Well, okay, let me try to generate the link first. So let's take this like, guys. Copy. And I got so many data. Okay. And split over here. And split over here. And so let's call this image ID. Paste and stringify image ID and print the image URL. Okay, I'm just wondering whether this guy's regards to a single property or to multiple properties. So let's close unnecessary stuff here. So we're right over in here, right? So I should have seen either this one or this one. Okay, maybe if the video cover in this case it's a bit different, so okay, it's this one. Okay, so even though it's a video, we've got this guy. Okay, perfect. And well, let's try the second. Let's try this one. So it seems like we did successfully generate the links. Okay, perfect. But I'm just wondering, so let's take the very last one and copy, and well, at least we did manage to extract something there. Okay, so here is the guy, right? Well, I guess it seems to be like this is it, right? And well, this it seems to be like the same, exactly the same one. This also seems to be the same, guys, even though definitely the identifiers of the advertisement should be different there. I have no idea why the initial data set, the JSON data set, doesn't contain the this image URLs. And I guess we can find this Can we actually try to find this within the source code? Okay. Hold on a sec. So, I guess they are available. Oh, it's interesting. This is interesting. So, can I try to reference this guy's data source set? Okay, maybe this link generation would leave us to somewhat a different, somewhat interesting experience here. Okay, so let me just try to go back over here and let's print feature image URL. Okay, and image URL. Well, it wasn't the straightforward path, but still this might be interesting. So let's try to find recursively within the card. So try to say card.css and let's look for a source tag with the type of image web b and trying to extract the attribute of data source set and trying to get one. Oh my god, man, is this really happening? Is this really happening? Yeah, and I'm just wondering if this is available in this kind of dimension. Oh, what have I done? Okay, so let's do the very last trick by saying replace. Hey, hold on a sec. Do we have a slightly bigger one? Sorry. Okay, that's fine. So that's how CodeMonkey King increases the resolution of images. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, just didn't increase the resolution. Okay, and let's try to see. Yeah, perfect. Okay, guys, so we done it. We're really done it. So this was really not that explicit way of extracting the image URLs, but eventually we did this, and yeah, hopefully we're done, I guess. So I just wanna see. So now let me just try to get rid of this local file load in here. So feature list will need this. Okay. So here I just say like debugging debugging selectors. Okay, and here I'm stuck. I'm really stuck. Okay, I'm trying to run the scraper. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, and why did I call this Zameen.com? What a weird stuff. I should have called this, well, here I will try to write the output. Write feature to output CSV file, and I will try simply to yield features indexed by the index. Okay, and why did I call the feed URI Zameen.com? It should be Zameen.csv. Okay. Oh my god, we got it. Okay, so I don't need this guy anymore. Let me try to open the directory, the current working directory, and have a look at this data set using the LibreOffice to get a visual representation of the table itself. Okay, title, price is so nice here, right? Location, details, URL. I didn't seem to find an appropriate detail address, I guess, but still, okay, details URL is just fine. Bathrooms, area, latitude, longitude, phone, contact name, image URL. Okay. I have no idea what the hell is this one. Well, just okay. Do you really mean this would work? Yeah, a map. Well, this was available somewhere there as well. Okay, so the very last thing before we finish this, I just want to check that out if maybe there is somewhat more detailed data regarding the address, cover photo, cover video, phone number, agency. Nope. Okay, location, external ID, name, not interested. Nope. Well, I can't see any. Well, this was already available, I guess. Yeah, so nothing more specific regarding the address, unfortunately, but still, at least we did extract all the data we could. Okay guys, so the very last thing to consider is actually trying to get rid of this break statement at the very beginning when we're looping over the range of pages. Save, and let me just delete this guy. And I'll hold my breath while and try to run. We could have encountered some errors along the way, but hopefully. Oh my god. Oh. Image URL might not non-type doesn't have replace. Okay, so maybe some image URLs doesn't have. Okay, we need to make that slightly different. So how many entries? Well, not that bad. 100 entries. It's not that bad at all. Okay, so the very last thing to consider is actually just simply trying to say like Control X and here extract image URL and try feature image URL equal to this. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Let me just make this a one-liner, please. I don't. This violates the Python standards, but Please let me keep this like way, except as okay. So it just won't be available if nothing else. We could have actually init this guys is not available by default. Okay, how many pages are we going through? I guess 7 pages. Yeah, 7 pages, that's it. Really lots of data, okay. So yeah, and 100. $172, perfect. Okay, so let me have a look at the data set one last time to make sure everything works pretty nicely. Okay, yeah, this web scraping tutorial was really tough for me, guys, to be honest. Okay, title, price, location, details, URL, bedrooms, bathrooms, area, latitude, blah blah blah. Okay, so images are not available somewhere along the way. And because of the asynchronous nature of the request, yeah, it's probably not the very first one. It doesn't have to be. Okay. Okay, but yeah, in general this seems to be pretty nice. 171 entries within this table. Well, okay guys, this is it for this tough web scraping tutorial. You see, like, sun is shining just right into my face, so I can hardly see what's going on the screen already. So I hope you learned something interesting out of this, and I'm sorry for this tutorial took so very long. It's just such a long time taken here, because yeah, I feel like kind of lost because of the huge data set within the HTML page itself. But eventually we did manage to extract really useful information out of there, like latitude, longitude, phone number, and the contact name, and eventually that did even help us to how exactly to find this image elements, which we couldn't find that easily, but when we did use this sort of image URL identifiers, eventually we could have find a way how to find this links within the source code. So that was also a nice technique here. So I hope, yeah, I already said that. Okay, so until next time, guys, take care.